The News with Jessica is sponsored by Hover.com. Go to gfq.hover.com and get 10% off your entire purchase. FreshBooks. FreshBooks is an easy-to-use online invoicing service that saves you time, gets you paid faster, and makes you look professional. Get started completely for free at freshbooks.com. And by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook by going to audiblepodcast.com/GFQ.
I have the Judar penis interruptus.
Okay.
No, penis
So a
interruptus.
man is charged
Penis
with
interruptus.
creating Facebook images of a dead girl. Sophie Taylor died of a gunshot wound back in April.
Can I put your boner away, please?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
But some guy decided that it would be really funny to like create fake photos of her doing things.
Yeah.
And then put them up on Facebook.
Like her doing what?
They don't say what. They just said that
Her
she's
dead body or her?
Like
No, they're using fake like images
Weekend
of
at
her.
Sophie's.
Yeah.
banging hookers with condoms.
So they're using photos that she used to have on Facebook and then kind of creating like
Oh, they're photoshopping like her dead, like her face on like, oh, going to the park.
Exactly, but she's dead, so it's not really funny.
Put your gun away.
It's hilarious.
That's actually kind of funny. If I had
It's a little
Photoshop skills like that, I'd be doing that to everybody.
If I died, Kunal, what would you be doing with my photos?
Oh man,
Making you bald.
You and
Andrew
Benjamin
going-
Franklin just hanging out.
yeah.
Me with dead people, like constantly.
You know what I would do? I would take Andrew's
fake his
head, take
death.
all the hair off his head, and put him on like a furry naked dude's body.
Okay, not funny. Okay.
I would, you know what? I would probably superimpose you like with Tupac somewhere, like on the beach, just kind of hanging out, just
And
crazy.
Elvis.
shit.
What do you want to be? You want to be buried or reincarnated?
Buried or reincarnated?
Yes. Decide
You
one.
can only pick one.
Don't you people believe in that? No, buried or
You
cremated.
people.
Cremated, easily cremated.
Jess,
Cremated.
Coco.
Half and half.
No, give me a decent answer.
Like
What do you want? Like from the waist down,
From
like
the waist
buried?
down.
no, like this.
From the waist down in a jar,
Saw
because
me
no one needs to see
symmetrically.
that.
Mike, how
From
would
the
you?
waist up.
I kind of want my dead body to be frozen and then thrown off a building so it shatters.
Just
I think that'd be kind of
explodes.
funny. Yeah.
I have this brilliant idea. I want a little action figure made of me, like now, like what I look like now, and I want the hair to open and the ashes poured inside.
That's nice.
That's what I want, and the family will keep it.
Did you just say that's a nice?
That's nice. No, not like boring, but it's like it's a little nice. It's kind of silly. I'd rather be like stuffed, to be honest.
Oh hell yeah!
Stuff.
Kept where? No one would want you in their house.
Him like this.
Yeah.
Imagine I
Now,
get.
no one wants you alive around them, okay? Nobody wants your stuffed dead body.
You know what the sad thing is? I was looking over my life insurance. I'm worth more dead.
Do you have life insurance?
Yeah, I've
all
got
are.
yeah. I'm
No.
worth a lot more dead, which is sad. But no,
Who gets your
all right.
policy? Your mom?
my mom. Yeah.
Can I get anything?
No, you're
Why?
getting nothing.
Why?
You're absolutely not.
You're getting 10% of the company in your mind.
I
not
thought I'm getting
anything?
7 now.
7% of the company.
Guys, let's kill Kunal and his
Yeah.
mom.
I'm as invested in you.
You know, I was thinking of doing like, imagine if like nobody did want me, and then I ended up at a
Imagine.
Art, if I could imagine, and then I ended up at a thrift shop, and someone like you're passing by and like, holy shit,
That's a
Kunal?
stuffed man.
Yeah.
Is that a stuffed Kunal?
Would you buy me in a thrift shop?
How much?
It depends on how much.
$2,000.
How much would
Yeah,
you?
and then I'd freeze you and throw you off a building.
No, at a thrift shop, they'd probably get you for like $12.
How much would you be willing to spend for me, Mike?
I'd spend like $20.
You'd buy me for 20?
Yeah.
Why am I excited over that?
like
That's
a
so sad.
I would probably pay $100.
Really?
Like a stuffed.
I
Can
would
you imagine?
not allow you to spend
Okay, Kunal's
$100
dead.
on that.
Picture this. Kunal's dead.
$12.
Is it extra with the lampshade?
What?
No, there's no lampshade. Just him stuffed.
Yeah.
Like
what
a bear.
position? Like that? No, I want
Like
like
this.
I want like a
On
whole
Is there a
lantern.
sex hole on stuffed Kunal?
Yes, there
Or
is
is it
actually.
just-
Rolled up
I
in
would-
Or
a
is it
rug.
plugged up?
I want Kunal.
There's 7 sex holes. You can bang me in the ear.
They're just at random places on your body.
Yeah.
The fuck Kunal's thigh.
I want Kunal in warrior pose.
I'm holding a sword. You could bang me in the ribs. Hold on to the arm and just do them.
Why are you holding a sword for me to bang you in the ribs?
I would like
No, it's
I would like Kunal on all fours so I could put my feet on him at the end of the day.
An ottoman.
Yeah.
He's an
I think you meant like bang me from
yeah,
No.
that's where I was going.
Come
but-
on, where's your head today?
The
sir?
Ottoman Empire Ottoman.
Josh, what else do we have?
All right, so an amputee got scammed in an effort to retrieve his stolen limb.
First of all, who stole the limb and who scammed them after he lost
right,
the limb?
Where do you guys find these stories?
His unique artificial limb was stolen
Everywhere.
out of his truck in Las Vegas at a gas station.
Oh, it's so mean.
Seriously.
Oh man, what a scumbag!
And then he received a call from someone who said that he found his missing leg in a dumpster. And then thinking that it was convincing, he followed clues that the man
Oh my god!
that the man gave him.
Like what?
And then the guy wanted $100 as his reward, but he didn't have the cash, and then it turned out to be a hoax.
So where is his leg?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Oh my god!
That's so mean.
They put him on a scavenger hunt for his own limb.
Oh.
Imagine hopping around like trying to find your other leg.
Why didn't he just call the police? Simple solution.
I thought he could have a little fun on this scavenger hunt first.
You know what? I've lost
my
my leg. Might as well make the best out of this.
and play a nice game
Yeah,
with
I'm gonna-
one leg.
You know, it'd be really rough. Like he hands him a textbook, and it's go to page 72. It's go to page 23, and then he finally goes to the end. I don't have your leg, sucker. Or like a penis drawn and him being called.
Sorry, I was just hoping you could read my book. you know.
Yeah.
All right, so
What'd you
MTV's
think?
Jersey Shore has cost taxpayers $420,000
Oh my
for
god!
production costs. Can you imagine? Now, Jersey is now paying this cost now for the 2009 season. So for the next few years, they're going to have to pay about the same every single year
Mm-hmm.
for the 3 seasons or 4
So
seasons?
Jersey
Oh my
Shore is
God.
going to
4
bankrupt Jersey.
seasons. Basically.
Wow, that's good.
Basically.
Aren't you
now,
glad you
the
don't live there
mayor says that
anymore?
this is okay because he feels
He doesn't
that
pay taxes. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I don't care.
basically he says that this is a good thing. Not that the cost is good, but that it's fine because this show itself has brought a lot of tourism to Jersey. I don't know if I agree with that.
Who's going first? Yeah, that's
Who's going to
stupid.
Jersey, and how much revenue could they really be bringing in at the T-shirt shop?
I don't know.
How much more revenue did they say? How much
They
revenue?
didn't say, but they said that it's well worth it to pay the $420,000.
You know how many fuck you
because of the
fucking
amount-
fuck shirts that is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you think they pay taxes? No.
I don't know. So
I think it does. Well, but tourism to the Jersey Shore has gone up a lot since that show.
Yeah, maybe
Have you been to the Jersey Shore since
a lot
the
of
show?
kids probably.
And you've seen more people there?
Wildwood
But is
and
that
stuff.
the reason why you went?
No, no. I mean, it's just because that's where I'm from. But I think a lot of people who are close by, I think, would
did
go.
you buy a shirt?
Yeah, I bought the one that said "Silly faggot, dicks are for chicks." I'm wearing it right here.
Yeah.
No, I don't. No.
Did you ever meet any of the
I got me and my
Shore-
Puerto Rican girlfriend airbrushed on the shirt.
Yeah, that's pretty much what those shirts are. It's like ridiculous things, and then
Yeah.
but I wonder how many people, like how many teenagers, like they want to go to the Jersey Shore. Like this is their thing now. Like they want to go there.
When
Like,
you're
oh,
a kid, though,
that's
there's
where it is.
nothing more exciting than the boardwalk. Just like it's just games and lights and cotton candy and
I'm trying to think. Like,
Is that what you did as a kid every
trashy
year?
women. Yeah, we went to Wildwood every year.
Did you get your first tattoo at the Jersey Shore?
Yeah, my first temporary tattoo.
Yeah.
What was it, a butterfly?
Yeah,
Lower back?
it
Yeah.
was a butterfly teardrop tattoo.
He's obviously a gang member now.
Yeah.
Just
Who
what else we
killed
have?
someone? All right. So Sarah Palin is upset because a new book has come out claiming that she used to use cocaine and had sex with Glenn Rice.
With a
and
black
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
That's
yeah,
what she's
and
upset
that
about.
Basketball player.
He's a
yeah,
big black
and that
guy.
she dabbled in marijuana as well.
Yeah, see, now this is a little weird because did you hear the whole thing about Jerry Rice? Now, I think the Post wrote that it was Jerry Rice,
And not Glenn
the
Rice.
football player, not Glenn Rice, and now Jerry Rice had to get like a publicist to like defend him and say, listen, he doesn't even know who Sarah Palin is. Like he's never heard of her. He has no idea.
Who that?
But Glenn Rice, you know, it's really
Please,
funny.
Jerry Rice is an idiot. All right.
Yeah, that was a joke. But the whole story
No,
now
but
is
that's what
that
the publicist has to say.
yeah, he has no idea. He doesn't know how to read or write.
Yeah.
But now Glenn Rice didn't say it's him. Like it's some author that's saying it, but it makes sense.
Did
because
Glenn
he
Rice
was-
defend himself?
I don't know.
No,
has he
not
said
yet.
anything, Joss?
You think he's just going to... maybe he did it.
Not yet.
Whose
he does-
Republican mom didn't Glenn
Well, you
Rice
know what
bang
it
in
is.
the
Yeah.
You know,
Bang mine. I'll tell you.
it's funny. It's like they're saying that because she supposedly had sex with this guy that she had a fetish for black guys.
Is that what they're saying now?
That's what they're saying. That just because she banged one, supposedly,
Is that a fetish? Or does she just want to get fucked properly?
I would have to say it's not a fetish at all.
I want to know what it's like to have a baby's arm inside of me again.
And if they're too scared, then it's just they'd go for something safe.
The baby's arm could give you AIDS.
Oh, Jesus.
All right. What? No? You know, I don't have any control over...
AIDS jokes. Is that where we're going to now?
Really?
All right.
Do you remember Michaele Salahi?
Yes. Yes.
All
From
right,
Housewives of DC.
Yeah, the most boring housewives show ever, but Michaele Salahi was
And I've seen all the Housewives shows.
most notable
Have you?
for her and her husband breaking into the
Crashing
White
the
House,
White House
inaugural ball or whatever, and she's trying to sneak into the White House, and yet she wears a hot pink, like super magenta, sparkly sari.
Well, first, if you watch the show, you know that there's something wrong with them.
Yeah.
Like they're a little wacky.
Yeah.
Like from what I've observed.
Yeah.
They like to sue people, so I'm not alleging anything.
She was rocking pink. camouflage.
Allegedly.
No. They seem a little wacky. I have no
Allegedly,
proof
they
of it.
do. They do seem a little wacky, to say the least. And they did allegedly sneak into the White House wearing this
That was
hot pink
when Bush was
attire.
in office, though, right?
Yeah, no.
This was with
Obama. Yeah,
This was
Obama
like
was
2
in
years
office.
ago.
Oh, that's right.
It was
They
like
took
the Black
pictures with
Caucuses. It
Biden.
was like
Yes,
some
the
weird.
yeah.
Wearing
Well,
pink
anyway, so
camouflage.
Michaela is up to her regular shenanigans and has ran off, and her husband went on Good Morning America saying that he believes that Michaela has been abducted, and he is devastated because he thinks that she's now kidnapped somewhere dying, and it turns out that she just ran off with some Journey guitarist.
The guy from Journey.
Wait, like the
Yeah.
actual band
Yeah,
Journey?
yeah,
yeah.
the band Journey.
Huh.
That's sad.
She just loves the band, and she ran off to be like a roadie in Memphis with the guitarist.
It'd be
from
worse if it
Wood-
was like the Journey cover band.
Yeah.
The guy who can just play the songs really well.
Or the fake Steve Tyler, like the replacement for Steven Tyler.
Yeah, yeah. For,
I'm sorry, not Steven Tyler.
Yeah, that's the Aerosmith.
Stephen Perry.
Stephen Perry,
Stephen
yeah.
Perry.
Which
didn't-
that guy, by the way, sounds just like.
I hear that. I haven't heard any of the music.
I saw them live. I saw the Journey cover
The new
band.
one. The guy.
Yeah.
You know his story, right?
No.
Teach his own.
He's from the Philippines,
Yeah.
and he was like homeless.
Yeah,
And they found him on YouTube. He was making YouTube videos of, I guess, whatever he was singing.
yeah.
And
Journey cover songs.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, this guy's great.
Mm.
They put him in.
Yeah, that's we saw the
That's-
band, and everyone in the concert thought they had seen Journey.
She ran up with William Hung.
And you're bragging.
Yeah.
No, like it was in the papers the next day, like Journey returns, and then they printed a retraction. It was a hoax. Because you can't really, like, the guy looks like him, too.
No,
except
he doesn't.
He looks like him.
Are you crazy?
From a distance, he looks
Are you
like him.
blind?
Like,
I don't know, man. I think it's
Pull 'em up.
weird. I think it's weird when like a band gets like somebody that sounds exactly like the singer. It's just kind of weird.
Why not? That's how you gotta.
Because
it's what you're known for as a singer. Once a singer dies, the band is useless.
Not true. I mean,
Paul McCartney
Queen.
died, and they replaced him with a lookalike.
Well, when you know,
Yeah, Paul's been
Freddie,
dead for a while.
Freddie Mercury's been dead
No.
since '90, and then Queen came back out with Paul Rogers.
He
Yeah.
died in 1990.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Was it? I thought it was earlier than
No,
that.
no,
it was
1990.
Yeah.
He died fast, too.
yeah.
Yeah. He made the announcement and
Easy,
died the next day.
Easy.
From from Bad Company, they
Yeah.
they went on tour with him.
Mm.
Yeah, Paul Mooney has a joke about how like Eazy-E had ghetto AIDS, so he died faster.
Faster.
He's like he was dead that night.
Yeah, Paul
After he
Mooney's
announced
hilarious.
it.
He sneezed early morning.
He
and
literally
was dead
did
by
die.
now.
He died like right. He announced that he had AIDS and he died.
What, Freddie Mercury?
No.
Oh,
Easy.
Easy. Well, so did Freddie Mercury. He announced, he's like, listen, I have AIDS. I want my privacy. The
Don't.
next day he was
Freddie
dead.
Mercury was great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Okay, well.
Moment of silence for Freddie Mercury.
Well, yeah, dude.
So how's
Yeah.
that Apple sponsorship coming
Yeah.
along, huh?
All right, so a Colorado cat went missing 5 years ago and was found on a New York City street
How'd they find him?
from a microchip implanted in him when he was a kitten.
This is what I got to do with a canal.
And it took him this long to find him with that microchip.
Yeah.
Well, the only
Good
way
idea,
that the
people.
microchip works is if somebody takes the cat and brings him to a vet.
And it has to
the
be
vet
scanned.
has to find the chip and then scan the chip, and then it's in a database that gives the information of where the animal's from. So that pet must have ran away a long time ago. 16.
How upsetting
So-
must it be for that pet? The like 5 years, I'm in the clear. They're never gonna find me, and then all of a sudden, just pinched back into it.
It was,
Yeah.
it was 5 years.
Yeah,
That's
Well,
a
is it-
while. And the cat.
How did he get to
many
New York?
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
I guess he walked.
How do they find that? How
Or
do they know
ran.
that it has a chip in him though? What do you?
they just
If
took
you
him to the vet.
if you find a stray anywhere,
Right.
pet, any sort of dog, cat, whatever, and you take it to a vet, the vet can scan to see if the cat or the dog has a chip in their body.
Wow.
If the animal has a chip, they can run the chip on the data system, and it'll come up like the name and address of the owner.
Oh wow.
But it
you actually
only
have to
works.
physically cut it out
No, you scan
They
it.
scan it.
scan
Yeah.
It only
from
works if
inside
you.
the cat.
Yeah. You don't kill the cat and go like,
Such
oh,
an
it belongs.
Oh, we
Good
found
news
your
is I
cat.
found
It's
your
dead,
cat.
though. Sorry.
Bad news is
It's
I
two
had to
pieces.
It's like rabies.
Let's
yeah,
see
you
if
have
there's
to kill it
something
to
in there
test
that'll
it.
give us some information as to where he's from.
No, remember in middle school they would show you the video on rabies, and then they were like, the guy from Animal Control would come in the movie. He'd be like, "All right, I'm just gonna test this raccoon for rabies, and I'm gonna take it down." And they have to kill it to test
Yeah,
it.
that they cut
have
the
to
brain
cut its
open.
brain open.
You know how I learned
All right,
that?
everything's fine.
You know how
No,
I
you're
learned
gonna-
that?
What?
You know,
You
that
had
they cut
rabies?
that I had rabies once.
'Cause
No,
you-
that what was that movie with the
Cujo.
with Jennifer Carpenter? It was like she was trapped in a building, and like the firefighters came down to quarantine the building.
Oh, yes.
What was that movie?
Oh, quarantine.
Quarantine.
Yeah.
Thank you. They were quarantined in that movie. That's
Yeah.
how I found out what rabies is. Like that they have to cut the brain open. I didn't know that.
Wasn't that movie a year old?
What do you mean?
Didn't it come out
Like
last?
Like
2
2 years
old.
ago.
2 years
No, a
ago.
long time
It
ago.
was such a stupid movie. You know what the end scene is?
What?
They all die.
Well, yeah.
They just
Thanks
they
for
give up.
killing it.
Nobody tries to
Yeah, it's
find.
her
Nobody
being
tries to
dragged
help
away.
them. She's being dragged away, and the entire building has adult rabies. That's
it.
the movie.
Aren't they coming out with a sequel for that?
One of them escapes out and just starts.
One
biting people.
of them rabies everybody.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'm gonna rabies you.
All right. Well, we have a new World Guinness Book of World Records winner for the longest fingernails ever.
Oh, it's
Chris-
not that same dude with the.
No, not
her name is Chris Walton, and she's more commonly known as the Duchess.
A Duchess of what?
Salute.
Pussy.
Thank you. I felt a little bit of that.
Thank you. Sorry.
You know, that's also Fergie's nickname.
I held back
Yeah.
for
The
something
Duchess.
you earlier. I don't know if you noticed that.
What?
Well,
Can I ask you why you're having a side conversation while the news is going on, Coco? Just
Just
curious.
telling him I just got sneezed on.
But
So
but
you can
okay.
wait till after the show,
Okay.
sir.
And what?
Thank you.
All right. So Walton's nails measure
you got sneezed
10
on.
feet, 2 inches long. How ridiculous
How long?
is that?
19
10
feet.
feet, 2 inches.
You have a picture?
Do you have a picture?
No, I don't.
It's
I can get you a picture.
What is wrong with
Can
these
you pull
people?
it
They
up?
just want their photo in one book.
Like
one-
this is what I'm
one
doing.
time.
Yeah.
You know what's ridiculous about that Guinness Book of World Records?
yeah,
They had the show. Do you remember the show?
yeah.
And it's like
Yeah.
people are just coming up with the dumbest shit to come on this show. To
Like
do
I'm
it.
gonna run around in a circle
Exactly.
for 5
It's
days.
like I'm gonna. I was hanging out. I was in college. And we were trying to see who could fit more burgers in their mouth, and I got 5. So I'm gonna stick 5 McDonald's burgers in my mouth.
And then
he
some
sticks
guy's like
5
500,000.
yeah.
Right. I'm gonna. Yeah. Well, I ride a tricycle for a living with the circus, but today I'm gonna ride the world's smallest tricycle.
No.
If I hold a picture up to the computer, will you be able to see it?
No.
The
No.
thing?
No, don't bother.
All right. Well, in this, our friend.
Well, there's like 15 of
our
them.
friend,
First of all,
well,
there's
our
like
friend
another
Amy,
person.
she actually works there, so she actually has a picture with the Duchess from
That's
today.
so
Oh,
gross.
really?
Where she posted it this morning,
Who's our friend
saying
Amy?
that she loves Ariana's friend,
Oh, okay.
who
I
came
see.
to the Sapphire.
Yeah.
So
She looks like a dude.
I actually thought it was a picture of RuPaul
What
when
is
I
that?
saw it.
No.
It turns out that it's the Duchess. Now she's got huge nails. They're 10 feet long, 2 inches. However, they are painted gold.
Oh.
How did she paint them?
How do you, at what point you're like,
How
listen,
many
I gotta give
bottles
up
of
on things.
paint?
Well, you know what it is. I guess she. I don't know.
You could
I'm not
spray
okay.
paint
I can't
them.
even think of anything.
I'm
spray
not
paint
okay
them.
with this.
This is disgusting.
Neither am I. I think cut your freaking nails.
How does
That's-
she
that's
live? How
creepy.
does she eat, pay her rent? and
No,
pay
she
her bills?
doesn't. She doesn't.
What does she just live off the Guinness Book of World Records?
Is that the one that
Right.
was on? I forgot what show was on. They were asking her like how she wipes her ass.
Yeah, how does she?
Is that the one that they no? I think there's like
this
5
is
of
another
these
lady.
people.
Yeah, there's something like 5 crazy people
a
in the
lot of
world
people are
that- that
competing to
want-
grow their nails out.
Yeah.
It's not
Right.
just one,
Yeah,
two.
yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
it's something where you can get
And somebody lost is the thing. Someone had 9 feet 6 inches 6-inch nails.
Well,
They
dude,
were
what
so
about
disappointed.
what about those people with the beards? There's a whole reality.
Yeah, but
show
you could
on
live
it.
with a long beard.
That's not what I'm saying though. It's like you.
No,
dragging it
it's
around through
gross.
the subway and everything.
How are you functioning?
I'm
You
not
did
okay.
tied into.
No, but how are you functioning like that? Like
I
what?
don't know.
You've given up on life, right?
How do you
It's that
put
you're at that
contact
point.
lenses in?
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you pay your bills?
You think the Guinness Book pays your rent?
No.
How much money? No, she maybe made like $1,000 off
Yeah,
of
I
it.
mean, what, like $32.50? Like,
All right, here's a
Just
check.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And
Much.
it's like, how long
Paying
does
popcorn
it take
shrimp.
to grow your nails like that? You can't have a real job.
Here's
How
a
you
copy of the
gonna-
Guinness Book. That's all
Hey,
they
well-
give you.
Yeah.
what was the?
He's
I
some
don't
She's
know.
gonna have to
Coffee
make.
table.
She's gonna have to make her money by selling
Your coffee
photos
table's full of
and,
scratches.
and autographed copies of the Guinness Book.
I don't know. The whole
How
thing
does
is
she,
very.
how does she give
strange to me.
autographs?
I don't know.
She's gonna use like her teeth. Like,
Puts a pen
All
in
right,
her
so a
mouth.
man
hope she
sued
dies.
White Castle recently because he can't fit in the booth.
Yeah, I read
Oh
about
my
this.
God! Come on.
The guy was
He's
like 450.
290 pounds.
Close
What?
enough.
Okay,
Come on.
about that.
Yeah.
6 foot, and he can't fit in the booth. So he's complaining that White Castle needs to do something in order to make some booths that will fit him in there.
I actually lost weight so I could fit in those booths.
Yeah, so what's his problem?
Why can't
Right?
he do
It's
it?
like, dude, lose weight so you
I
can
really,
use
everything has to be about me. It's not my fault I'm obese and I can't fit in White Castle. Like,
I mean, the place sells chicken rings. I
Yeah,
mean, what do you want
exactly.
from
Right.
them?
like it's
chicken rings, crab. What are those? The crab jammies? What are they called?
crab jam. Like the burger is not even
Might as-
meat; they're paste.
yeah.
It's paste.
Yeah, they are
It's delicious
paste.
though.
But no, it's not. But it might as well be.
Taco Bell, their
Allegedly.
beans come out of a gun.
Yeah, they do.
In
It's
Taco
like a
Bell,
caulking
everything
gun.
comes out of a gun.
What?
If you ever see Taco Bell stuff, everything comes
Oh,
out of a
everything's-
gun.
yeah,
They
yeah.
just kind of,
Oh, it's gross.
Yeah.
Well, like,
And
I
the
mean,
meat-
you've
the
seen
only
the chicken McNugget stuff, right?
No.
yeah.
How they make it's pink. Like
Yeah.
it's just grounded up like mush,
It's like
and they
purple.
make it and they actually
Color it?
bleach it so it's white,
Yeah.
so it looks like chicken meat, like
But
white
it's
meat.
not really.
It's not real chicken meat?
It is, but it's like
Allegedly.
God knows what it is.
Like the meat at Taco Bell is like grade F.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
bologna is like painted pink or something.
Yeah, bologna.
Well, I've heard.
I don't know. My facts might be wrong. I don't
No,
know.
I think you might be right. Actually,
What part of
I
the
don't know.
cow
Any
is
place
the
that serves
bologna?
chicken rings, like what part of the chicken is the ring?
Yeah, I don't
the
even.
asshole.
It just seems wrong. I
It's
don't
just
know.
What are the
chicken
crab
buttholes
jams
everywhere.
called again? What are they're not crab sticks. Are they
I don't
crab
even know.
sticks?
They're-
Why would anybody trust crab?
Seafood.
I wouldn't.
White Castle?
But I'm gonna be honest.
Variety.
They have like the best fast food mozzarella sticks.
Their mozzarella
Do.
sticks are
They
cheap.
Do.
They do.
No, they're
Coke
good.
Where?
knows
Where is this?
Mozzarella.
White
Mozzarella
Castle.
sticks.
They have
White
really-
Castle has the best fast food mozzarella sticks.
They do. They do. And I actually
absolutely
kind of
true.
like secretly like their hamburgers. All right. So a mother was fired after taking time off to give her son a kidney.
okay. First, I read the story, but I'm gonna side with the
terrible.
company and
What a
say
lazy
there
mother.
has to be, but there has to be more to this story.
You're telling me she couldn't bring that bathtub full of ice to work?
Yeah, I mean,
just need to sit
no, but
there
like
and
I'm
be
sure they were
lazy.
looking for a reason to fire her. Like, what's the story? Why? That's the reason? Like, did they
There's-
defend themselves?
Yeah, no. But she's saying that under the Family Medical Leave Act, that she should have up to 12 weeks of unpaid leave.
All right, what
What
else?
else?
All right, so Mother of the Year goes to Charlene Sutherland, who left her kids behind at a Barnes & Noble to run a few errands.
What a great mom.
Yeah, Charlene decided that,
It's not camp.
Yeah, Charlene decided that what a great place to leave your kids, just in the children's section of a Barnes &
I
Noble.
wonder if like she justified it by like, well, there's books here and there's books in a school, so it's perfectly fine to leave your kid where there's books.
Not sure. The Alabama mother, though, does face 6 years in prison for allegedly dropping off her son and her daughter, ages 11 and 6, and running out of the bookstore.
Running out. Yeah, like,
Run.
That's
Running.
great.
Hey, these are my kids. Take care of them. Bye.
Why didn't she take
I
the
don't
kids?
know. Police arrested the 41-year-old woman Saturday and charged her with 6 misdemeanor counts of endangering the welfare of a child.
I could see doing that though. I could see
Yeah, the
I
books.
could see you doing
It's all about
that.
the books.
me
Yeah.
in particular. Yeah.
Yeah.
In
Well, there was
particular.
a Florida mother recently who like left her
Killed
kid.
her kid.
In a,
I mean,
that happened.
allegedly.
Yeah, she like shot her. She shot her kid like Sopranos style. Like her son. I think her daughter was in the back of her car.
Yeah. I
And
saw
she
this.
shot her daughter in the car, and then her son was on the computer, and she went and she killed him.
Yeah, do you remember
Wow.
the story? This is like during the Casey Anthony madness, where every
Yeah.
mom and then they
Yeah,
they
so that's
showed
not
the
as bad,
woman,
is it?
No.
Barnes
Nancy.
and Noble. Come on.
Yeah, they were showing the woman. She's like shaking like this.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
it
thought you
was
meant
insane.
Soprano style, where like they put the kid's head underneath the tire and roll over it backwards.
She's like,
That was
leave
such
the,
a great scene.
Leave
Or
the
they
gun.
just strangle
Take the
him
fried
in the
Oreos.
Such a great scene.
All right, so
What
we
are they
talked
eating?
about Scarlett Johansson getting hacked,
Delicious.
but now
Do you find her that attractive? Do you,
I
do
think
you
she is.
find-
I think she's very beautiful.
she's very attractive. However, she's incredibly pale, that she's
Yeah.
like see-through, and it's creepy because I think she's dead.
Yeah,
I
very
kinda-
good.
Yeah,
you're
very
only
good.
Well,
saying that
see,
'cause
that's
you're
the
so
thing,
dark
though.
and Italian. You know?
I kind of dig dead chicks. You know what I mean?
She could get darker if she wanted to.
She could,
Yeah.
but
Well,
she
yeah.
doesn't, and that's what I find creepy. All right. Well, Mila Kunis was the next Hollywood starlet to get hacked.
Yeah.
So her pictures of her seducing Justin Timberlake have arrived on TMZ, so you can go and check
How
those
old is
out.
she?
I don't know, 60.
Mila
She's like
Kunis.
27.
No, she's
I
like
think.
28, 29.
Oh, let's see. Mila
No,
Kunis.
she's 20.
Let's think about 28.
No, 28.
28.
Yeah, she's
Nice.
from
All right,
Ukraine.
you're good.
Yeah. I know.
She came here when
She
she was
was-
14.
Yeah, she was
From
married to
No,
Macaulay Culkin,
No,
right?
she was younger. Yeah, they were married.
weren't
She was
married.
married.
They were
Yeah,
married?
yeah.
Yes,
She was
she married Macaulay Culkin.
2002 to 2010.
And she
I
says
didn't
that
know
the
that.
only reason why Macaulay Culkin married her was because she was the voice on Family Guy.
Wow.
Was she
wow.
at that point?
Yes. And she says that that's the only reason why he married her.
From the third.
It says partner. It says partner. It doesn't say
Yeah, 'cause
spouse.
I don't think they were together anymore.
No, but I don't
They got
think they
divorced.
I know, but it doesn't say divorced, married
No,
under
no, no.
Wikipedia.
They
Maybe
were
they got
married.
dated for a long time.
No, they were married.
Well, they were in California, so then they would be technically they would be after 7 years, right?
What, common law?
Yeah.
No, it was a big
Common
deal
what?
that
Common law marriage.
wife after
Cool.
7 years, then
No, they were never married. Actually, they were never married.
Maybe it got annulled.
No.
She just gave me the finger.
Did you give the finger?
I crap,
oh,
I
they
was
were
on screen,
engaged.
too.
They were engaged.
Oh, she didn't get married to him?
No,
I thought
no.
she got married to him because they did an interview where she said my husband is.
No, she says we were never married.
Well, she was only with him because he was the good son.
She said, "We were never married, Jess. You're wrong."
Is that what she said?
Yeah.
but she
Is
said
that-
it in
She has
Russian.
a very nice face structure. You know what I mean? Like
I
her
think she's
face-
beautiful. I
no,
really
she's
do.
absolutely beautiful.
I think she's gorgeous.
I have a thing
In-
for like Eastern European women.
Do you?
Like Slavic women.
Yeah.
like the blondes,
Slavic?
like the cold blondes that won't even like.
Just that their facial features. I
Yeah.
think they're the prettiest women, and the Jews. I like Jewish women.
Jewish women.
Either small facial features or giant ones.
Giant facial.
There is no in between.
like
with
a
mine.
giant eyes and a nose.
Yeah,
It's
my
like
girlfriend's got a big giant Jew nose, and it's, I think it's the sexiest thing.
Okay.
I'm
I
looking
love
at
her
a
nose.
blown up picture of Mila Kunis right now.
Oh man.
Good or bad?
No, it's very good.
Okay.
Guess what else? do
Why
we have?
not? That's not
All
fair.
right, so we're up to our final story of the day. So a hospital is celebrating after separating conjoined twins.
Nice.
Joshua and Jacob Spates
Are both dead?
no, survived
separated
after
them.
7 months
They're
outside of
both
the
dead.
womb. And they were
We
separated.
got good news and bad news. We
Av-
separated them. Is the good news? They're
They're
not
dead.
alive anymore.
After a successful 13-hour surgery.
Holy crap.
The twins are very important because most conjoined twins don't
No.
make it after, even through delivery.
That was my nightmare. when I
They're
was a
getting
kid.
ready to crawl. They're doing very well, so we're very happy for them.
How did they separate them?
Are we, though?
The spine. They were attached to the
Are we
spine.
happy for them?
They're gonna
Yeah.
look like
For them.
weirdos for the rest
You
of
know,
their lives.
I remember seeing like some
Yeah.
like special on like a Siamese twin, you know, 2-headed baby, whatever. And it's like the baby was alive for a while. It even started walking, and then they brought it in for the surgery, and they had to get rid of one of the heads.
Oh wow.
I thought it was just so like terrible that they had to do that. And then they're showing the kid like, you know, the one head.
Yeah, which kid? did you
Show
choose
Let
them
me
to
ask you a
save?
question. Let me ask
Exactly,
you a
that's like the
question.
worst part. And then
Flip
she's
a
like,
coin.
she's
the
like
better
holding
looking face.
You're like,
She's
I'm
holding
thinking
the
of a
baby up.
number.
She's like holding the baby up to the picture, saying, "Oh, do you remember your sister?" I'm like, "That's terrible.
When you think of a conjoined twin, right? When you want to picture
just
it,
kill it."
isn't there that one go-to
Just kill it.
picture that you know?
A conjoined.
The black and white Asian couple.
No.
No, what's that?
Like it's black and white, and
Yeah.
it's
And
it's
they're
like
an
this,
Asian couple.
This guy's,
Yeah.
these guys. This
they're
is
not
like
a
the
couple
go-to.
though. They're a.
Oh
No.
yeah.
This one. That's the one that I always think of.
I
And
thought you
think-
meant like a couple, like a
Yeah.
boyfriend and girlfriend.
That's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
We
I-
want us to be
Siamese
sewn
twins.
together.
Yeah, they,
I
how'd you two meet?
misjudged.
I've
You
actually,
ever think people get like happy when they have a conjoined twin? Like it comes out, it's like, "Oh, they're so beautiful."
No, it
Remember
has-
the
We're gonna love this.
the one in
and-
India? It was like 3 arms and like 3 legs. It looked like supposed to look like an Indian god, and it was like they're like
and they were worshiping him.
yeah, they were worshiping like this girl, and then they just had to like hack off these arms.
Right? Yeah.
It was like a safety hazard or something.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
Oh, can you imagine?
No, but I mean, like other limbs. That's one thing.
Yeah,
But like another head, it's like, how do you choose which one you're gonna get?
the
rid
better
of?
looking head you keep that.
Yeah.
It's
Yep.
easy. It's
No,
very
but they
simple.
were exactly
You
they
go,
had the exact
"Eeny,
same
meeny,
face.
miny."
You know, it's the one who's gonna lose the most, I guess. You know,
Yeah,
face.
I guess, but it's still kind of heartbreaking.
like, because you know, you don't have to be attached at the same place. You know what I mean? Like, you could have someone's
No,
like
they
the
had two
top of your
necks.
head on your cheek, and you just cut off the cheek, and you're like, all right, let's.
Remember the South Park episode where the nurse has the dead fetus?
Yeah, with that, like hanging over there.
like Quado.
Yeah, it's dressed as a
Open your
nurse as
mind.
well at some point for Halloween.
Mike, where can people see you?
I'm headlining Caroline's Comedy Club on September 21st in New York City. Tickets are $5. You can go to the website carolines.com. And
Yeah, that's a big deal. Caroline's is a big deal.
yeah, it's it's one night. It's this thing called the Breakout Artist Series, but they get comics to do like a long set.
Good lineup of comics.
Yeah, I'll
So,
be at I'll be at the Village Lantern on Saturday, and then on the 26th, my girlfriend and I are co-hosting a show at 11th Street Bar in the East Village.
Does she do comedy?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
But Caroline's is the big one. Come to Caroline's
Yeah.
because I need
Excellent.
that room filled. $5 tickets.
Can't go
Come on.
wrong.
And what
Can't
day
go
is it?
wrong. You saw.
Yeah.
I'll make some jokes. No AIDS jokes, I promise.
It's
It's a
okay.
Wednesday night at 9:30.
Wednesday night at
But
9:30.
yeah, that'd be
All
awesome.
right, guys. Kunal, any plugs?
Let's see. I will be at Bar 82 this Saturday at 8 p.m. And, of course, GFQ sponsoring the Rainy Night House comedy show, which is going to be September 30th, 8 p.m. We got a solid lineup. Great comics like Jeffrey Joseph's going to be on it. Rabinowitz, Selena Kopic.
Rabinowitz?
Josh Rabinowitz.
Okay. I thought that he
Selena-
goes by Rabinowitz.
Jeffrey Joseph and Selena Kopic.
Yeah. Why? Is there an issue? I think they're pretty
Hey,
solid.
we got Chris Rock
Yeah.
and Earthquake.
Who else? We got also, who else is going to be on that show? Matt Morano is going to be on there as
Yeah.
well. So it's a solid setup of comics. And yeah, September 30th, 8 p.m., Triple Crown Bar. Free, come through.
Excellent. Jess, any plugs?
Professional Kids Entertainment. Have me be
Thank
your
you.
Disney princess.
Coco?
Be my friend on Facebook.
Thank you.
And watch me tomorrow night on the Friday Night Free for All.
Yes,
Yes,
thank
make
you.
sure to do that.
Unless Spencer's not here.
He's not here, actually.
And then I won't be.
Oh, okay. And we'll see you all next week.
Have a
Night.
good one.
Good night, everybody.